Good morning, children. Today we will start with our next topic, that is formation of a joint stock company. In the previous lectures, we have studied about what is a joint stock company and then types of companies. And in the previous lecture, we have studied about private and public companies. So in this lecture, we will start studying formation of a joint stock company, how a joint stock company is formed. Now, what you can say that a joint stock company does not come into existence by its own. It has not come by its own. Proper planning, action, and conscious efforts are required to make a joint stock company. Now, the Indian Companies Act contains provision regarding the legal formalities for setting up a company. Now, there has to be some legal formalities done by joint stock company, or anyone who has to form joint stock company, they have to follow some legal formalities, then only they can make joint stock company. Now, the formation of joint stock company has some stages, or you can say the formation of a joint stock company can be divided into the following 4 stages. That is, first one, promotion of the stage, then incorporation stage, third is raising of capital stage, and fourth one is business commencement stage. So these are the stages for formation of a company, that is promotion, incorporation, raising of capital, and last one is commencement of business. Next is, this is the flow chart of the stages for promotion of company, or you can say stages for making joint stock company. Stage 1 is promotion. Stage 2 is, first is promotion, you have to promote a company. Then after promoting, you have to register, or you can say registration or incorporation of a company. Then after that, you have to see that whether that company is private company or it is a public limited company. Next, if it is a private company, then after registration, you can start your business. And if it is a public company, then you can raise capital, you can ask money from the general public. So, this third step is only for public company. If it is not a public company, then you can, after registration, you can directly start your company. So starting with the first stage, that is promotion, you can say stages for promotion of a company. There are 6 stages. In your book it is written stages for promotion of a company. There are 6 stages in the promotion of a company. These stages are discovery of business opportunities. Before that, you can say that what is promotion? Promotion of a company means developing an idea and subsequently arranging for necessary resources to achieve the idea and making profit. Means in promotion, what you have to find, you have to discover what type of company you can open, what type of things you will require, and you have to assemble all things, you have to verify all things, and then you can start your company. So first is the promotion. In that, the people who take up this initiative are called promoters. The person who are taking the initiative in the first stage, they are known as promoters. Next is, they procure man, material, money, machine for this purpose. So in the book also it is given that stages are, first one is discovery of business opportunities. First you have to discover what business opportunities are there in the market. Next is, then whatever business opportunity, whatever business you like, you have to take a detailed investigation of that business. You have to take a detailed investigation of that business, that is market conditions, demand for the product, estimated cost of production, estimated profit margin, and capital requirement of the purposed business, whatever business you want to do. Next, third is verification of the result of investigation. Whatever investigation you have done of that business, you have to verify the result. Next is, after verifying, means it is clear that this type of business, this business you will start. Then assembling of different elements of the business. Now you have to start collect the elements that will be required in that business. Next is preparation of a financial plan for the business project. After assembling things, you have to make a financial plan. Means money related things, you have to write it anywhere. Next is submission of necessary document required for incorporation. As the second stage for formation of a company is incorporation, means, or you can say registration. So whatever documents are required is made in the first stage, and then in the second stage you have to submit all the necessary documents. Next is, after the first stage, means after discovery of business opportunities, after detailed investigation of the business, verification of the result of investigation, assembling of different elements, preparation of financial plan, submission of necessary document. Next stage is incorporation of a company, or you can say registration of a company. That is approval of name. To enable a company to get into preliminary contract, it is necessary for the promoters to select a name. First of all, a company should have a proper name. There is no restriction on selecting a name except that it should not resemble the name of an existing company or carry the government name or emblem. Next is, there should be no objection by anyone with respect to its purposed name. Next, in that only, in incorporation, there is a filling of documents. In this incorporation or registration, some documents are there that has to be filled. The promoter makes an application to the registrar of the company of the state in which the office of the company is to be established for registration of the company. Now next is, the application for registration must be accompanied by following document. Now in next one, incorporation or registration, these are the documents which are required. What are the documents? Memorandum of association is required, then article of association, then a list of persons who have agreed to become directors with their addresses, etc. Next is written consent of the proposed directors. Whoever directors are there, their written consent with their sign is also required. The notice about the exact address of the registered office of the company is required. A copy of the name approval letter received from the registrar of the company. A statutory declaration that all the legal requirement of the Companies Act in regard to incorporation have been compiled with. Some important things are there, that is, first one is memorandum of association, article of association, that we will study in detail also. These are the important documents which has to be filled with the registrar of the company of the state in which the registered office of the company is to be situated. Next is payment of filing and registration fees. After whatever documents are required, then there is a payment of filing and registration of fees whatever the registrar of a company scrutinies. First of all, the registrar of the company scrutinies all the documents. If the documents are found to be in the order, the name of the company is entered in the registrar. Then the registrar issues a certificate of incorporation in favor of a company. This certificate gives birth to the company with a separate legal entity. A private company can commence its business just after getting a certificate of incorporation. This is very important. What is there? Now, we have studied about private company and public companies. Private company, after doing these two steps, that is promotion and incorporation, they can start their company. But for the public companies, they have to follow all the 4 stages for the formation of a company. For a private company, only after getting a certificate of incorporation, they can commence their business, whereas a public company requires a commencement certificate to start its operation in addition to an incorporation certificate. Now next is some documents what we have studied in incorporation of a company, that is memorandum of association. Memorandum of association, it is a principal document in the formation of a company. It is called the charter of the company. It controls the relation of the company with outside parties. All the rules and regulation are written in the memorandum of association. Everything is written in memorandum of association. It controls the relation of the company with outside party, or you can say that it is a document which contains the fundamental rules regarding the constitution and activities of a company, and it also lays down the object and scope of activities of a company. A memorandum also states the limit to which a company can move. Okay, it tells the limit of a company, how much it can expand or how much things it can do. Now, memorandum of association, it has 6 clauses. 6 things has to be mentioned in that. That is name clause, situation clause, object clause, liability clause, capital clause, and subscription clause. That we will study in detail later. Next document is article of association. Article of association is also a document which is submitted by the joint stock company. Article of association of a company generally contains rules and regulation inside the company. Memorandum of association is the rules and regulation outside the company, how to deal with outsiders. But in our article of association, you can say that it is a document which contains the rules and regulation for the internal management of a company. Preliminary contracts are there, allotments and call on shares are there. Whatever things are required inside the company, that all will come in article of association. These are the documents which are required for the incorporation. These we will study in detail further. Next third stage, what is raising of capital, which is only required for public companies, not for private company. Private company, I have just now told you that after incorporation or after registration, they can commence their business. But for public company, Third is raising capital. After getting the certificate of incorporation or registration of a public limited company, invites the public to subscribe to its share, because a private company cannot invite public to take their share. Therefore this stage is not required for them. This is done by issuing a document called prospectus. Therefore, what you can say, for a public company, three important documents are there: memorandum of association, article of association, and prospectus also. But for a private company, memorandum of association and article of association. But for a public company, prospectus is also required. Under the Companies Act, a prospectus has been defined as any document described or issued as a prospectus and includes any notice, circular, advertisement, or other documents inviting deposits from the public or inviting offers from the public for the subscription or purchase of share or debentures of a company or body corporate. Prospectus also, you can say that prospectus, what are the content of prospectus? Name and address of the company, main object of the company, details of the share. Detailed prospectus, simply you can say that it is a small book type or a brochure that will contain all the detail of the company. For example, if you are going to buy a car, the company gives a brochure of the company or that car, and that will contain all the name and detail of that company, detail of the company or that car. These are some content which prospectus will be, where prospectus will be, in that prospectus will be required. Next is after that you can say raising of capital for public companies. Next is, after raising the capital, the public company get a commencement certificate, that is the stage 4. A private limited company can commence business on receipt of certificate of incorporation. A public company has, however, to wait to commence till a certificate of commencement. I have told you earlier also, a private company can start after getting the certificate of incorporation, but a public company has to raise capital and then they have to get certificate of commencement, then only they can start their joint stock company. For this purpose, it has to file a statement with the following declaration to the registrar of the company that a prospectus has been filed with the registrar of a company, that the share have been allotted up to the amount of the minimum subscription, that the directors have been taken up for the purchase the minimum number of shares required to qualify themselves to be director, that no money is liable to become a refundable to the applicants by reason of failures to obtain permission for shares to be traded in recognized stock exchange. This was all about formation of joint stock company. So you will study in your book also formation of joint stock company, and then we will start with the next topic, that is memorandum of association and article of association and prospectus also. Thank you.